In this video, I'm going to show you how to customize your mouse. So let's get started. Okay, the way you change the behavior of your mouse is under Preferences. So you go to Option, come down to Preferences, and then you come down from the General, and then you go to Editing Behavior, and then there's Mouse right here. So there's these different options, and you can have it that, you edit the tracking name on single click. In other words, I can go over here and click on it once and edit it. But if I want it to be double click, I have to hit the apply. Now, if I click on it once, it doesn't change. So I have to double click on it. So it kind of protects it. There's other things here. You can read those and experiment with those. But the main thing I'm going to go to is the mouse modifiers. Okay, the mouse modifier, I moved this over and I have some items here. So you have a lot of different things that you can change with the mouse. The arrange view, you can do MIDI, but most of the things I do are with the media items. These are the media items right here. You also can do the track. So when I come down here, I do have one Control-Alt. So when I go here and mark key select items in time. So when I click down here and I hold the Control-Alt, and you'll see the square, the gray square, and then it'll select those items. And so it's nice to be able to select items that way. Go back to the media items. Okay, if it has a dot by it, it means it's not the default. So here I have it. If I hold the control, if I record something up above and I don't want to move everything down below, if I hold the control button, it will slide it around and it turns off the ripple editing. Let go. Now the ripple editing is on. So now, you can just click on, say I want to change the shift of something. Double click and it'll give you all these different things. All these move actions, copy actions, render, marquee zoom, all these selecting time. And so it's just really helpful to have those. Now you have to hit the apply down here. Now here, another one that I do is a lot of times I'll have something I want to move it up and down. So if I take it and I go to move it, it's going left and right, and I don't want to do that. So I undo it, and then I hold the Alt, and I go down, and I can't move it left or right. So it keeps it lined up vertically. And then also I have the marquee also for here. So if I select on here, I do the Control-Alt, I do the same, and I go from there to there, it selects all those items. Now, you have the left drag. That's when I'm taking it and I'm dragging things, moving it around. You also can take it and have it on left click. So it will behave differently when you left click on something. And so you can go to here and you can have it do action. You can do a custom action, whatever you want when you click on it. Then you have the double click. And so there's nothing that I've really changed here. But then there's also the bottom half. The bottom half of this will behave different than the top half. So here I have the trim. This is a custom action of mine. And so I can change that, but if I double click on the top, nothing happens. But if I double click on the bottom, it'll normalize all this noise here, and then it will trim it and then move it down. So I double click and it does that. Another one is the item edge. And if you go to the left drag, you'll see here that this one, use this when you're doing video dubbing, that when you come here and you hold the Alt, you see a little hand there, and you can stretch it. So if I stretch it really tight, it will change the tempo, but you can stretch it. So when you're doing a dubbing and they're just a little bit over, you can just go in and squeeze it in and just get it perfect. Now you want to listen to it, make sure it's okay. So you have those different things. You can look at it here, but you just double click and it'll give you the options. So it'll give you different options. If it's the left drag, it's some options. If it's just a click, it'll give you different options. And if it's the double click, it'll give you other options, but it'll give you what you can do. And I just find this really helpful to be able to modify your mouse. So, I just want to take this guy, move it around, but I don't anything else. Or I want to clean him up and move him down. And so it's just really helpful to do that. So modify your mouse to suit your needs. If you found any value in this video, please like, subscribe, and share so YouTube will recommend it to others.